ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first episode of Candid Conversations. This episode of Candid Conversations has been brought to you by Explosive North Enterprises, where we will be talking to artists, engineers, promoters, and the like about what's going on in their life and how they're living. Today's guests will be Jaida Blake. Jaida Blake I've known for quite some time, actually. Go back to my Scarborough days, my Pitfield area, you know what I mean? That was, 19 years ago? Holy cow! So you see, you never know what's going on until it happens. All right, let's add Jaida Blake. Oh no, add viewers to the broadcast. Okay, I want to try and add Jaida. I can't add Jaida. Because Tyson's up there. Okay, so we got some interesting conversations that we're gonna have here. I just gotta get cancel. Like, it's not letting me add. Jeez. How are we gonna do this now? Maybe if you leave the chat and come back, it'll let me add you to it, or there we go. It's the most recent person that's letting me add. So okay, so Jaida, if you leave the chat and then come back in, it should work. We're having some complications here, which kind of sucks. Facebook fail. That's another Facebook fail. I don't get how this isn't working. So yeah, the first few minutes we're just going to be dealing with this little struggle here. But how's your day? How are you doing? What's new with you? How's it going? And yeah, so we've had a hell of a week going on here. And let me start this off with talking about some of the events that we had. Shout outs to Savage Fight Team, live music shows, and events, for having us at Sam's Tavern. That happened this past Saturday. They treated a brother like royalty. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? So, I'm all about attending these events. We have another event that's happening on Sunday, June 9th. That's going to be happening at Taps Brew House in the Falls. I have to exit quick to realize that. Activate data bytes. Resume. Alright, I'm back. I just had to set it up. Oh my gosh, it's not letting me add you to the broadcast. Request to be in your broadcast. Okay, you send me your review. You send me a request to be in the broadcast. Send me a request to be in the broadcast, and then I'll try to add you. Because, yeah. It's just not working that way. What you're hearing now is a little bit of a struggle. We live on Facebook, but Facebook is failing me right now. Jones is in the building. What up? Premix Music Group. You know what I mean? He's one of the main men in that entity. Check out premixmusic.com. When you're done listening to this, you never know what music you will see on his playlist, and it could possibly give you a gift. If you go to the bottom of the screen, you'll see that there are a few icons on there. Click the one that's beside the light, to the right of the lightning bolt. Hold on. Invite, close, back. Okay. I just sent you an invite. That might work. Because if it doesn't, we're just going to have this candid conversation on the Facebook chat. But yeah, man, we're just working, you know what I mean, trying to improve the quality of the entertainment out here in the region. You know what I mean? Just looking to get some. That's probably why you can't I can't add you, because you're on your laptop. Damn. Okay. Should have tried this earlier. Yeah, if you go on your phone, it should work. Alright, so we're here basically to try and shine light on situations that everybody may be experiencing, but few people know how to deal with. There's a lot that happens in life that, you know what I mean, catches people by surprise and sometimes doesn't allow for the development you expect or the development that you've been planning for. There'll be times where, you know what I mean, you are doing your best to make sure that people are getting what they need, and those same people will spit in your face. So, when you come into that situation, when you start to feel like you're doing more than you need to, you probably are. All right. Let me know when you're back on. We're talking right now I'm on the line right now with Jaida Blake. She is adjusting her tech so we can get on this live conversation. Ultimately, it's about life and the ups and downs that we all go through. So, you know, when we get this sorted out, we're gonna have to, you know, go over some of these things, like things that happen to us and how it changes us for the better or for the worse, or how to overcome the obstacles that we experience. Jaida has one hell of a story, and I think that her story is one that is very interesting for people to hear. Let me bring in Jones for a minute while we wait for Jaida to get set up. All right. So we're adding David Jones here, a.k.a. C-Notes, a.k.a. Mr. Jones! Chillin', what's poppin'? Yes, sir. Thank you for tuning in. What's going on?
What's up, man? Yo, I actually have some input on that.
Okay.
I've just recently actually been involved with a few individuals, recently and in the past few months. Been involved with some individuals that are, not willing to put in the work, when it comes to the growth of the brand.
Yeah.
And I gotta admit that, you do have to give value to your people, when it comes to any of the remix music in any of the marketing world, in the business world, in the production world, which is what you're in.
Yep.
There's gonna be people out there that are gonna be requesting from you. You know what I mean? And they're gonna be requesting your time, and they're gonna be requesting your energy, and they're gonna be requesting your dedication.
Yep.
And I think it's very important for you to know that you do need to provide value for people, because especially if they don't even know who you are. So like advice for newbies in the business, people that don't really know what they're doing yet.
But
You do need to provide value.
But I think you need to. I think for some of these newbies, you have to elaborate on what value is. For example, I use this analogy. It's like I don't mind holding a picnic. I don't mind bringing the table, but it's a potluck. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Everybody's got to pitch in something. Even if you have to bring the plastic forks or some napkins, you know what I mean? If all you can afford to bring is a case of water, you know what I mean? You're still bringing something. You know what I mean? You can't just expect to have, you know what I mean? Yeah, you can't just expect to have people do for you without returning some kind of favor. So that's just where I'm at on that note. Yes, okay, I can add her now. All right, so but yeah,
I just wanted to put a little quick input on that there will be people across the journey and across your career that will ask for things from you, or ask you to do something, and as long as it's mutually beneficial agreement, because time is time, right?
Yeah.
Putting your time into somebody else, you got to make sure that there is some level of return, in the future. It doesn't mean it's eye for an eye and tooth for tooth type thing.
No.
It just means.
But like a simple thank you. If you were to go out of your way to bring me to where I was going, say, hey, I needed a ride to writer's block, and you went out of your way to bring me there, the least I can do is say thank you. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
If I'm not willing to say thank you or show appreciation, then I shouldn't be complaining when people aren't willing to do things for me, because, like, gratitude goes a long way. So, but yeah.
No, I agree. And it's side by side with respect. You're showing that person respect. If I gave you a ride, one day you see that I'm struggling, you say, hey man, I remember you gave me that ride. Why don't you let me help you out? Let me do something for you.
Exactly.
And, unfortunately, there's not. Some people don't think that way. Like they just want to. People take kindness for weakness, and I think it's important to stand your ground for what you believe in, and make sure that they know that you're not going to be walked all over like a mat. It's like a friend of mine once said, and I'll leave with this because I know you have to chat with Jaida Blake there, but I'll leave with this. A friend of mine said, I'll take the shirt off of my back for you if you show that you need help. I'm that type of person. But when it comes to stab wounds, like if you wanna like even just saying something negative about that individual or whatever, it's like when you're trying to help that person, when you're trying to grow that person and try and give them a sense of meaning, it's not very nice for you to turn around and take that for a weakness, like they don't understand that this is a business.
Exactly. But you know what? I'm gonna have to get you in for your own show, for your own segment on my show, Candid Conversations. Definitely we can chop it up about, the industry and the goings on in there. I got Jaida Blake coming on just now, so respects for coming through.
No problem, man.
Bless up.
Trying to help out, man.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. We got to work together like this to make things happen.
Hey, you let me know. You give me the time and I'll be there, man.
All right, sounds good. Okay, bless. All right. So we got this working now. Where'd Jaida go? Now Jada's gone. I gotta call Jaida again. Okay. So you saw what Mr. Jones had to say. There are people that are just gonna try and, take control of what they can, try to take advantage of you for what they can get, and it's up to you to put your foot down. I'm just a nice dude, so I have a bad habit of going further than I should into situations that I probably shouldn't be delving. But you know what? It's all good when it comes down to it. I learned something out of this situation, and that's what's up. Now, we try to get Jaida in this room again. But, give me a second while I jump out to make sure my data doesn't shut off. Yeah, it's going to turn off at 9. All right. Yes, we're back. I just had to check out my I had to fix my data. It was about to cut out on me. So, what was I saying now? Shout outs to Zach Burry, who came through this past Saturday. No problem, Jones. You know what I mean? It's always good to have informed opinions on the show. You know what I mean? Like, it's a good look. It gives people perspective on what's happening. And like I said, these conversations, you could be going through one of the things that we're going through right now and just need to hear about it from another perspective, which is why we're here at Candid Conversations. This episode is to be with Jaida. No problem. But we're having a few technical difficulties. We're having a few technical difficulties. But let me see if I can... Oh, she's already invited, so I can't invite her anymore. Okay. This is an interesting development, ladies and gentlemen, because from what I'm seeing, we're going to be continuing this conversation solo for now. If you could get a hold of Jaida and let her know that we're ready for her, that would be great. But yeah, for now, well, people in the chat room, what are the things that you're facing as obstacles right now? Like, what is it that you're going through that, you know, you could use some direction on? I mean, it could be something so simple as, you know, how to deal with matters involving your children. I'm not an expert on any of these matters. I just have information that could be beneficial to your person. So, where it comes down to it, the questions you have to ask is, why is this happening? What can I do to change this from happening? Or what can I do to change this from happening the way it is? How can I make it better? And sometimes you might not be able to do anything and you have to leave it alone. Or sometimes you can offer an opinion or, you know, assist with direction or, you know, just listen. Sometimes you can just listen. Sometimes people just want you to listen. I welcome people to, you know, Oh, okay. Yeah, she just invited me. Okay. So we're about to get Jaida Blake in here somehow. By some stretch of the imagination, we will get her in this room and we will have a candid conversation about the goings on in her life. Come again? She invited me to something. There she is. I see her now. There we go. Add. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure others that my time is worth something. You know what? Here's what you do. Hi. I'm just going to answer this question quick. What I do is I fill my time with other things. So say like we have a regular event on Tuesday, and then for some reason you don't show me that regard for that Tuesday. I'm going to change our activities to something that benefits me. And I'm going to do what benefits me in the time I would have otherwise used for you. And I'm going to show you with that time that there are other things I could be doing aside from, oh man, life gets in the way of your dreams. Jaida, what do you do when life gets in the way of your dreams? You've had a roller coaster ride of a life, so like I can't answer that as well as I think you can.
Well, how crazy is that? Facebook is a wonderful device.
Facebook failed, man. Facebook failed us so many times just now.
When life gets in the way of your dreams, I don't tend to let life, like right now, I'm still chasing my dreams. Prioritize is one thing because, you know, you're going to have to put in a lot of work. You're going to have to be prepared to be let down by a lot of people. So, just keep pushing. Never let life
Okay, okay.
You just gotta do it. You know what I mean? Look at all of the people. One person I really look up to is Roman Reigns. He has leukemia. He's in remission right now. He is one of the quickest to go into remission in like 4 months after having to vacate the title. You know,
Yeah.
because they were telling him he had to go to chemo. They were telling him he was never going to come back to work. You know what I mean? So, for me, I wasn't, at a young age, they told me I wasn't going to have kids. Never. You can't have children. I have 3 beautiful children. You know what I mean? Was it hard? Yeah. I got sick from my first pregnancy. Me and my daughter got very, very sick and had to stay in a hospital for a little while. But like all my kids are really strong. Their immune systems are better than mine. Okay, their eating habits are better than mine. I instilled that in them from a young age because I knew the difficulties they'd be faced with. But I've always told them to go for what their heart desires. Because if you just go out there being complacent, you're not going to be happy. You're just, and this life, isn't it meant for us to live to be happy?
Yeah, I firmly believe that we all within our core want to enjoy a quality of life, but sometimes one person will see somebody else doing better or what appears is better, and they'll hate on it without trying to understand A, how they got to that point, or B, what's actually going on in their life. You know what I mean? So yes, that's my cousin Danielle. Big ups to you. But yeah, so it's amazing how we as people expect to be treated, but sometimes aren't willing to extend treatment. Like, we want to be respected, but we're disrespectful.
David Jones asks a good question. What about financial barriers?
What about financial barriers? Okay, I can speak from that angle.
I can definitely speak. Like, okay, when I was at a very young age, I was, so to speak, couch hopping. You know what I mean? I had money, but I wasn't old enough to work anywhere. You know what I mean? So I would clean houses and cook and, do the things I needed to do and contribute the things I needed to contribute for exchange for like a roof over my head or a meal to eat. There were nights I totally had nowhere and I was like on a park bench, but I made it to school. You know what I mean? So it's not to say use financial barriers as a reason you can't do that. You know what I mean? Just find a way to budget yourself better.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
If you know that studio session is going to cost you $1,500 because you're going with the best of the best and things like that, then save for it and don't walk into any commitments that you're not ready for.
Yeah.
We can all get kind of intimidated by somebody who's doing it because we feel like they can give us exposure or they can help us get to the people we need to get to. But never lose sight of where you're comfortable, because the minute you step out of your comfort zone, it's a completely different ballgame and you're playing with some high rollers. So it's an ugly world.
But you don't have to compete.
It's not pretty.
But you don't have to compete. Like, I know some people who could go out and drop like 70, like a bill at the bar. Meanwhile, I'll go to the beer store beforehand and spend like $15 on some shit and drink before I go. You know what I mean? It's just...
I religiously drink at home and have like, hey, we want to chill. Like, no, yeah, you can come chill. I'll be here, Netflix and chill in my house.
Straight up. It's like, I can control the music.
Something different to the youngins, but I'm not that young.
Oh man, like they already know about it anyways. So, okay, this whole candid conversations, like, the premise of it is to put some stuff on the table that people, like, put life on the table so people can see that it's, like, it can be easier than it is if you focus on the obstacles instead of if you focus on the objective over the obstacles. Joe, I was doing sales in the wrong field and becoming a father changed that. Went to college instead, lived to be a better dad. Would you agree that goals play a huge... Yes, because I believe goals play a huge role in success. And thank you, Danielle, for the shout out, the respects, you know what I mean? Yeah, I've gone through quite a bit of stuff. And yeah, man. It's like...
life on the table.
Put it like, I mean, like, I was, okay, 8 years ago now? 8 years ago, I was living in my van. I was living in my van 8 years ago, and it was with my wife and my daughter, and it was some of the hardest times of my life because I never experienced that situation before with my parents. I never experienced such a hard thing with my parents. But knowing that I had a family that I had to live for, it brought me, it created a new version of me. Like, those 4 days were just like, I can't live like this anymore. I'm going to turn everything upside down to get us where we have to be. And we fought hard for about a year and a half, 2 years, and we finally got into a place where we could where we could actually live comfortably. And then we got booted out of there because our next door neighbor was just... With the state of mental health as it is, I don't know what was wrong with her, but there was something wrong with her. And she kept complaining about us being there. And then she got all her friends involved, so we ended up getting kicked out of there. Fast forward, we packed all this stuff up in a U-Haul and said, okay, we're finding a house. Found this place here. It needed to be built up. It needed to be improved a little bit more, but we got some of the interior improvements done. We had to bring the property to court. We got some of the exterior improvements done. We had to bring the property to court again, and got more of the interior stuff done. So, you know what I mean, in the course of how long have we lived here? Like 7 years? In the course of the 7 years we've lived here, they've had to put over $2 million into the property because of us. So, the money doesn't always go directly to you. Pardon? Yes. I put my foot down. It was like, because I asked them, I said, is there anything wrong? No, there's nothing wrong. First month, we get a flood. That's something wrong. You know what I mean? That's something wrong. So then, fast forward, they just gave us a runaround, and we just said, no, man, listen, you either fix it or we're going to court. They didn't fix it, so we went to court. We beat their asses. Beat their asses bad, too. Because we didn't use a lawyer. We used me and her. It was just us. Yeah, man. It was... And then now that I'm here, and because I lived in my van before, when I see someone going through a hardship, it's like I go above and beyond to try and help them avoid it. But then I end up putting myself in a disposition. Yeah.
And I've just always been like, from a little kid, I've always been that way. If I had a quarter, if I had whatever, I just give it to them.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep. gosh.
Like, he called me and said, no, I was just guilty by association. And, like, I'm young, whatever. I fell for whatever stories. When he came out, it was okay for the first maybe little bit. See, my thing is I didn't have my dad. I didn't have, like, that perfect home growing up. So I wanted my kid to have that at least. So I'm like, okay. I wasn't there. I don't really know what happened. And
Okay.
I do know that people can say things or get in trouble just from being around bad things or being in the wrong place at the wrong time. You're in the drug house, you're just delivering some pizza, but the cops come by, you're going down the drug bus. You know what I mean? So, whatever, we were together for like 5 years, but for 3 years of that, I was locked in a room. He had put like inverted locks on the door, like deadbolts. I was literally given like a bucket to piss in, and he would determine when I could shower, when I could go outside, when I could spend time with my child. It was hard. When we talk about faith in God,
Yep.
I don't know what came over me that day. We had basically just moved. He didn't really have time to do his adjustments to the new apartment.
Okay.
I basically was let out of the bedroom to clean. I was to clean and get Alea ready to go out. It was winter, so snowsuit, boots, all that stuff. I pretty much just had her in her snowsuit and boots running around the house while I finished up some mopping and stuff. I put the shoes in the cupboard. I didn't really think about it. I finished the mopping and then proceeded to like go get her from her room, get the jacket on, the hat on, because like time's ticking, he's coming. He comes in and like right away it's like a thing about the shoes. I don't remember much, like there's blank spots literally. I do remember being hit like right in my mouth and being told I was a liar. What man do I have in the house? We had one of those apartments that had like a double entrance to the kitchen. So there was like the front door on one side and the other side led to like the bedrooms and stuff.
Okay.
And I just picked up Alea and I went for the front door the first time and he's like, no, you're gonna put her down, you're not going anywhere. I put her down as instructed. I turned around and proceeded to get like the beat of my life. I tried to run and he had hit me, I fell, he grabbed me by my ankle and swung me, like my lower back is completely done. I hit, like I'm 4'11" and at this point I'm only like 110 pounds and he's like 5'8" and pushing. He's kind of on the heavier side, so he's like pushing his 190s and he just swung me like I was a baseball bat or something, like he was trying to break the wall with me. And then I got up from that somehow. My kid is screaming at the front door. I saw that opening and I just ran for it and I grabbed her. As I proceeded to grab her, I just remember getting a hit somewhere on my head and falling out. Like everything went stars and black.
Oh, shit.
And something in me just said, shake your head. So I went like this, and I came immediately to, and he looked kind of stunned. I took his shock, took my kid, ran out the door. I didn't even use the elevator. I went down one flight of stairs, out that door, zigzagged basically out the apartment. She was dressed in winter clothes. I had like my baby tee, some jeans, and my slippers. I didn't know what was going on here. I just knew like I needed to get out. I got out. I got across the street. Western Road and the 401. So there's a McDonald's right across the street.
Yeah.
There's a payphone right there. I called like everybody. The only one who picked up was my cousin Roxana, and I didn't say 2 words. I just said her name. I think the strongest point of that day was when she brought me back to the apartment, and when they were taking him out, I didn't want to look. I just wanted to cry. She said, look at him. Let him know that you're strong. You put him away. He's not getting away with this. So I looked him dead in the eye, and he tried to say my name. And the officer did that thing that we don't really like to see them do to us, but boom, oh sorry, get in the car, shut up. You know what I mean?
Some deserve it. Some of them deserve it. I can't.
Yeah. They had helped me a little bit, but not much. I had to, with nothing. I left everything. It was just me, my kid, clothes on her back, and we ended up, in an apartment in Brampton. I ended up getting housing and stuff like that. I wasn't really happy in Brampton, but she was thriving. I was an agoraphobe and very overprotective. So when we talk about trauma and stuff like that, I still am diagnosed with PTSD. I live with it every day. When we talk about obsession, we're talking about somebody who to this day will still try to reach out to my child, even though it has been clearly stated I don't want anything to do with you. I never put that there. I know, despite of what happened between him and I've never stopped her from wanting to know who her father is or getting to know that person or anything. So the onus is all on him. There was a requirement that was supposed to happen if he wanted to continue that relationship. If it didn't happen, that was kind of out of my hands, So I don't know, I still smile, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it was really hard to be at the rock bottom and not be able to reach out to my mom or my dad or anybody. And those were the scariest 3 years out of her pot. And I still do. I'm working through a lot of things. I try to put myself in a position where I have to be outside, or when we talk about people who, if they didn't have kids, would be a certain way, I probably would be would have ended up being one of those people who just worked in all the time and just didn't associate with people and was just on the internet all the time. I think God gave me children, even though they told me you'll never have kids, because He knew I needed them. After my son, I've had 3 kids, so I have a transgender son, and I have a daughter who is 7, and I have a little energy ball of a boy who's 4, who's on my toes all the time.
Okay.
And I have had the most interesting experience. So just like my firstborn with my lastborn, I got really sick with the pregnancy.
Oh.
I'm 4'11" and I hit 186 pounds. I looked like a pregnant dwarf, and I had the cartilage coming out, wearing out completely between my knees, so walking was hard and everything. He took the iron right out of me, so they had me on iron supplements. I went my black shirt, I feel it was just it was he took so much out of me. For the longest time.
Well, here you are.
The doctor was like, "You're having a girl." So we decided, I'm so sick, I can't deal with baby showers and all this thing. Okay. We have just had a girl, we're having another girl, whatever.
Nah.
By the time I got to that final appointment, you know the one where you go see the OBGYN and he just goes over what all the paperwork says?
Yeah.
And he goes, laugh for me. And I laugh. And he goes, you see that, Dr. O'Brien, that's his hammer.
Huh?
Oh, I was happy and scared at the same time because I had nothing for a boy.
Oh,
Nothing.
man. So you had to start from scratch. Oh, no.
Born, yeah, he was born in August. And then shortly after I started, I couldn't get better.
Okay.
Figure out what's going on. I had ovarian cancer.
Haven't you gone through enough, though? Like, no, seriously. Like, at this point in your life, haven't you already gone through enough? Like, what is your mental state at this point? Like, what are you thinking? Like, when you get this information, like, after being told you're not gonna have kids, having kids, then you're being sick through the pregnancy and then coming through that, and then having another kid. You know what I mean? Like, this is some superhuman stuff that you're going through right here to be able to come through all of this, and like you're still laughing about it too, you know, and that's a good thing. Like, I'm sitting here, it's like, there's days where I stub my toe and I'm in bed for half of the day. Forget that noise. I'm not going anywhere. So to hear that you've gone through all of this stuff, you know what I mean? To hear that you've gone through this and like you're still better for it, you know what I mean? Like you still have a positive outlook on life. Like, I mean, that's such a good look.
Oh yeah. When they gave me that news, I was like, okay, like, yeah, cancer, it's a broad thing. Like, come on. Like, can you, like, I didn't sit down and take, like, one opinion. I took, like, 4 or 5.
Okay.
And then we tried, like, cauterizing the ovary that was sick. So we started with my right ovary. I was still sick. I was still pushing through birthday parties for the kids and smiling and trying to keep up with hosting parties. I did drinks on me on the rocks. I pushed through that. I did like recording session with my crew ASU, Big Up to Tio and Bada Bada. Bada been together for 10 years, so he's been kind of my rock through everything that's been happening. Like, I don't think
10 years is a long time.
he got like the fairest brunt of all of it. Like, there were times that were ugly. Like, I was an ugly person. I was lashing out. I was cursing out. I was accusing him of wanting to cheat on me because I was so sick I couldn't do anything. Like, you know, like, who wants somebody this sick? You know what I mean? I beat myself up and he would continue to tell me, like, you're beautiful. Like, you know, so.
You got a real one there. You got a real one. Cause I know your energy. So for 10 years, that's a real one right there. And I mean that with the utmost of respect. You know what I mean?
I'm a roller coaster ride and a half.
Oh my gosh. I remember the first day you scrapped my brother, and I was just like, this bitch is serious. For those who don't know my brother's my brother's 6'5", was 6'5", 245 at the time, and she was like 4'11", maybe 100 pounds, maybe, and like she's a spit.
Way tinier than you. Was like, I didn't even push 100 pounds.
Yeah.
Flip me off.
Oh man, I'm telling you, you don't want to set off this firecracker.
You're annoying me, and I tell you you're annoying me, and you continue to annoy me. Disclaimer: you can get slapped the fuck out.
Yeah.
Stay out of my personal space.
There's a bubble. It wasn't just him it happened to, though, ladies and gentlemen. Like, it was just him. But yeah, so.
But I don't know, I had to learn a lot about calming down. Like, to this day, even just going through all of that, I'm in remission now.
Congratulations.
I had my full hysterectomy in November of last year.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I'm still adjusting to, like, all of the fun things that not pretty. You're 100 degrees all the time.
Yeah, I don't.
Even on a hot day.
I don't. You see, like, there's so many ways men are luckier than women right now.
Be miserable, but like I just go outside. I go for a walk. Music has played a big role in my healing process because I think if I didn't have that art form, I even write poetry as well, and I read it, and like I read a lot too. I think if I didn't shut down sometimes, like there were times where I just went ghost on social media and stuff like that because I had to. Like, I'm not a pity person. I don't like when people are like, oh, you're going through that? I'm so sorry for you. Like, how are you dealing with that? Like, at the time you're going through it, it's hard to answer those questions.
Yeah.
You know, they told me I had 2 years, and after they had gotten the ovarian cancer, I had gotten a tumor in my pituitary gland that's behind the eye that had to be removed. It was starting to make me blind. When they did that, they messed up something. It affected my speech. So I was all stutters for a couple of weeks.
Oh
and
my.
I couldn't get my sentences out. It was like learning to talk all over again. But I had like so much love around me from even just scrolling through like Facebook and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I never really looked at it as something to stop me. It was just an obstacle at the time that I had to get through. I never had an easy life. If anything in my life came easy or went well easily, I would be shocked. I would probably cry with like, oh my god, that was so easy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I tried to hop on Facebook Live and it tried to like not let me.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
easy for me.
oh man. Obese just joined. You got.
I had been through a lot. Like, my mother had been with a man for 15 years that didn't like me. I wasn't his kid. You know what I mean? So, any reason to put his hands on me was a reason. So, when they say, like, if you raise a child in a home of abuse, then they in turn, I always thought that was BS. When, like, to me, like, when you want better for your kids, if you had to go through that hardship, I don't really have to beat my kids. I just get mad and they back up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, my voice goes a certain tone. It's that mom tone.
Yep.
Pull the mom tone.
Yeah, for sure,
You know,
for sure.
I've also tried to teach them, like, what I've learned. Like, you know what I mean? It's not always easy. You know, nothing is really promised. But if you work hard, you will get what you want.
You're a miracle. I'm telling you this from a spiritual perspective and from a personal experience. Like, you are a working miracle. You are like validation of divine existence, because like I said, the amount that you've gone through and to still be here today and tell your story to other people, like, I'm amazed. And I'm not just gassing you up. I'm literally, like, when I saw your post online, I'm just like, okay. And then I saw that one post with you in the hospital. I'm like, okay. But I can't reach out to her right now because it'll seem like I'm just asking to ask. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm glad we got to come back around and have these conversations, because, like, you've opened my eyes to, like, right now I'm sitting here tired and I'm supposed to go do something. And it's just like, you have no excuse. Wake the fuck up and go do it. You know what I mean? Like, there's no reason for me not to.
Because, like, and I'll tell you, people say a lot of things and, like, whatever. Like, they have me on, like, probably the worst meds you should be on when you have mental health. I'm on 275 milligrams of Effexor. The medical name is Benlifex.
nothing.
And
Like, I had a similar situation. I had to get my doctor to lower dosage of one, and then remove another one, because if I'm supposed to feel good, and I feel like crap, and you gave me something to make me feel like crap, I'm gonna make you change it. I can't do it. I had to.
well, it makes me feel kind of like foggy, and I wouldn't say per se like crap, but just like I just can't react as quickly to things.
Okay.
I think that's how they're curbing like my anger.
Yeah. They
I
kind
have a really short temper.
of. You never. Oh man.
In blood, I swear.
It's a what?
It's the Trinidadian blood.
Yes. Oh yes. I remember now. You're Trini to the bone. Okay. Oh man. Oh, but yeah. So what's going on now? Like, how are you feeling now? Like, what are your plans, goals? Like, how are you gonna? What's the next?
Well, I'm officially in remission, and I have a birthday coming up. So.
Nice.
But other than that, right now I'm just working my way back into like going back into like hosting and doing my broadcasting course and get that done. The ultimate goal is I'm gonna be the next Renee Young of the WWE.
Yo, listen, bring me up with you.
Going into like commentating.
Hey, you know what? I do a show on Saturdays with a man named Teely, and we do Tough Talks with Teely. Basically, it's a wrestling podcast that we do on the weekends after my show. So if you want to come on there one time, by all means, the invite's open. Yeah, did you catch SmackDown yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It's on my PVR.
Okay.
Because I sleep immediately after I take those pills. But
Bless you.
I do watch it. I got my network.
Okay.
I'm actually attending SummerSlam.
You're going to SummerSlam? Damn. I saw the prices of the tickets and I was just like, I want to go, but like, Jenny almost sent me by myself, but like, I couldn't go by myself. It has to be a family thing. So we're going to SmackDown Live actually on the Tuesday.
That's gonna be hot too.
Yeah.
It's all gonna be like so hot because like Renee's gonna be a lot of them are home, right?
Yeah. Like I went to, I swear, I'm not 100% sure, but I swear I like not know her like I know you kind of thing, but like know her from when I was going to the International Academy of Design and Technology, because that was just up the street from the Score, and there was a couple of times where we'd go in there and see what was going on. So it's like I know of her from like back like Aftermath, when she was doing Aftermath. You know what I mean? So to see her on a commentary table.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Holy.
And, right now my paperwork would say that I have PTSD, high functioning social anxiety, which triggers my agoraphobia.
Okay.
I go outside every day because there's no medication that's going to heal that type of a diagnosis. That's kind of like I don't want to deal with your diagnosis.
Yeah, you have to. It's like you got to submerge yourself in that which is disturbing. I have to do that too sometimes. It's so hard. It's like they tell you.
Uncomfortable.
Yes.
I make myself uncomfortable all the time.
Yeah. It's a hard thing to do, but it's necessary for growth and development.
Yes.
Okay.
And the only thing I haven't really hurdled is getting on a plane. I've never left my bubble that is Ontario.
We got the second largest landmass.
Detroit, but who counts that?
Good question. I mean, you flew there? I guess.
There's I have some damage on one of the arteries to my heart from all the chemo and stuff. So my hair doesn't grow anymore. It's short now.
Yep.
So I just look at it as a new form of evolution.
You know what? That's a good way of looking at it, because if you look at it from a negative perspective, then you're just gonna end up eating yourself alive. And that's why, like, I try to get people to see the most positive, and they're like, oh, well, I'm a realist, I see the negative. No, I see the negative, but I don't acknowledge it to the effect of deterring me from taking the due course of action that will be of benefit to me. That's just what it is. But yeah. My gosh. So yeah, we are here.
They're ugly in the world. Like, I could have been, like, if I didn't, like, when you talk about putting your foot down and standing by your beliefs and stuff like that, if I didn't have morals, I could be famous. You know what I mean?
Same.
At the time, what was called Murder Cap Records, right, in Michigan, Jerome Almond, this guy was like, yeah, big up, I saw your stuff, like, I was listening to my music, it was great, it was like a great goat for a little while. And then, like, comes the day, like, 6-7 months down the road, we're getting really close to where I'm supposed to start traveling down there to Michigan, and then go over to Vegas, Paris, and, like, just start promoting myself,
Yeah.
like, promoting my album. And I don't know if anybody remembers in Detroit, like, the big thing that happened with that dancer Strawberry that ended up getting shot in her car when the bullets were meant for her boyfriend. But I had written a whole song about that issue.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I was ready to go. This guy gets on the phone like, yeah, by the way, you know, there's a really easy way to absorb all this cost. We can just, like, I'm looking for a wife in Canada, so we can get engaged, and then, like, I'll just pay for everything for you. I had, at the time, like, this was, like, 6. Like, I was working at Rogers, night shift. Like, I had some pretty good things going on for myself. It's like, no, that's okay. Like, I'm not gonna sell my soul for fame. I
No.
would rather do it the hard way. Thanks. If I have to struggle for the next 10 years, that's my business.
Yeah. I'd rather live the way most people won't for a period of time, so I can live the way most people can't until then. So that's where it is.
Yeah.
All right.
So, I just, like, keep pushing, be strong, like, don't ever let these things, like, negativity was designed that way. It's designed to hold you back and hold you down. That's how, like, you know, we're controlled and we're monitored and we're put in a box.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Dare to be different, like, be weird, bro.
Yeah, exactly. I saw that. I was going through acronyms, and I saw that one. I'm like, yes, that has to be my acronym right there. I'm weird. Straight. Because it's true. I don't do everything the way they expect me to do it, and I make sure that I get it done. But I make sure I get it done. Oh my gosh. Oh, Lee. So we're gonna have you on another show. We're gonna have you. Like, you're gonna have to be a regular guest or something, because these conversations, I'm sure, can open the eyes of people who are blinded to what's going on in society. And like I said, you have come through a myriad of things, and you know what? More power to you. Bless up. I hope things go well with you and the family. Oh man. And yeah, I gotta head out because Raptors game is on tonight. I'm gonna be watching that. Let's go Raptors! You watching the game? You watching the game tonight?
No.
I don't blame you. It starts late. It starts late.
Is that bad? Like, I'll be in the background crowd, but, like, at the same time, the only thing I watch is wrestling, UFC, and that's it. Blood sports.
No, that's good. That's good. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I think that's my outlet. Video games and blood sports.
Yep. We all have our outlets, so it's just a matter of it's all a matter of just, you know, making sure that they're creative, positive, and not creating any harms for anybody else. But yeah, oh my gosh. Thank you again for being the first guest.
Sure, I sent people in, like, to
Oh man, do they have that online?
Yeah.
Okay.
5-2.
Okay. All right, I'll probably have to check that out. But yeah, I'm here for the most part. This has been a good talk. Yeah, I see that. I see that. See, this show has done exactly what it needed to do. Oh man. All right. All right.
I don't know. I don't know.
I think the Raptors are gonna. Hey now, none of that talks. None of those talks here. This is a positive conversation. We try to improve the quality of life here. Yeah.
I think if there's one thing for anybody to take away from this today, it's, for everything you think is a bad thing, there's a way around it. If you really put your foot down and do, and just kind of open yourself up, you'll realize the path that you're supposed to take. And it's not, it's not guaranteed to be easy. Anything
No.
that's easy, you better ask yourself why. What's wrong with this?
They say
You know what I mean?
if it's too easy, it's not worth having. And the struggle that we just had shows that like life can be hard. Oh man.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But you can rise above it, right?
Of
That's
course.
what we do to eat balls. It's time to eat balls.
rise to rule.
Just love each other more.
Yes,
More
yes.
positivity. I want to see more positivity.
Okay, exactly. That's what I want to see. Well, yep, got to get out of here now. So this has been Candid Conversations.
Everybody for joining us.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. This has been Candid Conversations with Jaida Blake and the Block. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been one interesting talk. Tune in next Wednesday where we will have another interesting individual on live with us in order to discuss that which is going on in life. All right. Bless up. Block out. Yeah.